Now at 10 on Fox 59 News.
A lawsuit against a local church after a toddler dies in daycare. Why the family says the church is to blame for their little boy's death.
Live from Indianapolis, presented in high definition. This is Fox 59 News at 10.
It's our top story right now. A family wants answers tonight from the church where their one-year-old son died. That family now suing the church after their little boy drowned in the church's baptismal pool. Good evening to you, and thank you for joining us. I'm Fanchen Stinger.
And I'm Bob Donaldson. First on Fox tonight, Eva Pilgrim is live from the Northwest side. Eva, no one is being held criminally accountable in this boy's death.
No, it's a civil lawsuit. Little Carlos would have turned 2 last week. Instead, this week, his family filed this wrongful death claim against the church daycare where little Carlos was here at Praise Fellowship Assembly of God. Almost 7 weeks ago, little Carlos Cardenas drowned in a 2-foot baptismal pool at the Praise and Fellowship Assembly of God. A memorial still sits outside the church. He was here that day as part of the daycare. Now his parents are suing the church, hoping to find answers.
They want to find out what happened to their son. They can't get any closure. They can't finish the grieving process until they have some idea what happened to their son.
A lawsuit gives the family subpoena power to require the daycare workers to answer questions about what happened that day. Questions they aren't answering for the family right now. An unexpected loss the family is still struggling to understand. The boy's father released a statement saying people get arrested all the time for leaving their children in a car and running into a store, even if it's just for a few minutes, and no one gets hurt. I dropped my son off at daycare and never saw him alive again. They are supposed to be watching him.
We do believe there was a long period of time, 1 to 2 hours, where he was unaccounted for. And that is simply hard to understand. I mean, how can you lose a toddler for 1 to 2 hours?
More than just answers, though, Carlos's family wants change. The church's daycare is considered a registered ministry. It isn't licensed. Under state regulations, that is fine as long as it's a faith-based organization and a 501c3 not-for-profit. Melanie Brizzi says there are big differences from licensed centers.
Registered ministries are required just to meet the sanitation and fire safety, some of the fire safety pieces. So they're not required to meet staff-to-child ratios, for example, supervision of children, teacher training or qualifications.
Right now, your next-door neighbor could have a home daycare, and they're held to a lot higher standard than a church daycare that cares for 40 kids like this daycare, and that makes no sense.
Now, we did reach out to the church. We came by the church. We called multiple times. We were not able to get in touch with them and get any response from one of the church representatives. We're live here on the Northwest side. Eva Pilgrim, Fox 59 News.